Announcements for CSL Greater Baltimore for September 24th, 2023. For more information, you can visit cslgreaterbaltimore.org/events. Thursday night study group, 7 p.m. We discuss the Sunday Talk, led by Sue Monahan. Join us. For more educational opportunities, visit csl.org/spiritual development. If you're interested in a 13-week workshop with like-minded artists, join us for The Artist Way. We're looking at Tuesdays starting in October. If you'd like to weigh in or if you'd like to join, please email cslgreaterbaltimore@gmail.com or contact Dana Cole at 410-357-1431. Unleash your artist within. Join CSL Greater Baltimore as we build community one conversation at a time, every second and fourth Wednesday of the month from 5:30 Eastern Time to 7. We, the CSL Greater Baltimore community, get together and kiki, chit chat, and then talk deep spiritual matters, heavy, deep, and real. It's up to you, but please join us on the second and fourth Wednesday of each month. Quote of the week. Martin Luther King Jr. called us to be love-struck with each other, not colorblind toward each other. To be love-struck is to care, to have deep compassion, and to be concerned for each and every individual, including the poor and vulnerable. And that's from Michelle Alexander. On sale now is the 2024 Spiritual Journal, A Grand Rising. Shop.csl.org for more information. And this weekend coming, Friday and Saturday, September 29th and 30th, a gathering for CSL members across the globe. One Heart is a member-focused event to connect with your spiritual community. And Friday night, our beloved Reverend Dr. Raymond Anderson will be the keynote speaker. So join us at shop.csl.org/member-virtual-gathering. The CSL Awards Committee is now accepting nominations until November 1st. Consider the amazing people in your life and honor them with a nomination in one of the following categories: Minister Meritorious, Practitioner Meritorious, Lay Member Meritorious, Youth Champion, Arts Awards, Youth Award, Community Award, Global Services, Excellence in Education, and the Ernest Holmes Award. Questions? Email Reverend Valerie Reeves at vreeves, that's VREEVES @csl.org. Save the date. Our 2024 Spiritual Living Convention will be held in Charleston, South Carolina, February 19th through the 22nd. Together, we're a force of love. For more information is coming soon. Opportunities to volunteer and connect and engage with CSL Greater Baltimore abound. So if you're interested in connecting with us, we're interested in connecting with you. Connect with any board member for more information.
Good morning, CSL Greater Baltimore. and everyone across the planet. My name is Frank Mastoris. I am your practitioner for the day. So, just for a little bit, allow yourself to settle in just to the quietness, the space around you. Feel yourself sitting gently in the chair, the couch, or whatever you're seated on, and just allow your body to sink in. Take a gentle, deep breath in and release. Take a second, deep breath in and release. Take a third deep breath in and just release at your own pace. And just allow yourself to move gently within your body to your heart or wherever in your body you feel love. And from this space, just allow yourself to visualize a set of stairs. And gently walk towards the stairs and take your first step down, a second step down, a third step down, fourth step, and then finally you arrive at the fifth step and a landing. And as you arrive at a scene where you are the most comfortable. It could be a nature scene, such as a beach, or the mountains, or perhaps even your own home, the place where you have felt the most loved. Just allow your heart to open up to that love that you experienced and that you want to experience. And invite into that awareness that love on the emotional level. as well as all other levels. In this moment, allow your heart and ask your heart just to be open to a greater level of love, a greater experience of this love. Allow your awareness to just open up, to feel this greater opening. Allow it to pulsate through you. Allow it to spread out around you. Let every cell within you, every atom, every tissue and organ, just drink it in. That every part feels the love. Drink it in like wine on a nice warm summer day, like hot cocoa in the cold in front of a fireplace. Let down your guard and allow yourself to be so immersed in it that you can't help but feel joy. Utter, utter joy. Every part of your beingness tingles with love and vibrates in that ever present frequency of love that we have always been with and always inseparable from. And from the space within, allow this love just to expand out beyond your physical structures, beyond your cells, your organs, your tissues, beyond your body. And allow this web, this love to expand even deeper into deep intermingling of the love of all of humanity. It has always been present, never been separated, though our awareness says we are separated. That is absolutely not the truth. We are part of this web of love that expresses throughout everyone and everything. Acknowledge within yourself that you just want to be loved and accepted for who you are, without judgment, or interference. And allow yourself just to visualize somebody that you don't agree with. But whatever you don't agree with them on, just allow yourself to visualize it and them. And allow yourself just to say to them, I know you just want to be loved just the way you are. And I love you just the way you are, without judgment, without anger, And just give that love to the other God. Because that person too is God in form, as you are God in form. Allow yourself just to love everyone. All across the planet, regardless of the form or the personality, because it's all God. God giving God to God. Love giving love to love. And from this expanded state of awareness of love, just allow yourself to become fully aware again of your physical body that we took to your heart center, your heart. Just be aware of how open you have become to love. And from this space, within yourself in your heart center, just gently turn around and start to come back up the stairs. Take the first step up. Take the second step up. Take the third step up. Take the fourth step up. And take the fifth step up, bringing with you that expanded awareness of love that you are and love that you have received from within, and that love that you give to everybody. Allow yourself to come back and be fully aware of yourself seated on the chair in your body. Inseparable from it, yet separable from it, one with it, and always one with all of life. And allow that expanded awareness of love just to spread out on the physical level. Where we are the very essence of love itself, which is the very essence of God. Feel yourself in your chair, on your couch, wherever you are seated, and open your eyes in this very moment of space time, in this very life. Namaste, and so it is.
Suspend all disbelief and just dream. You might be surprised what you see, 'cause anything is possible, yes. Everything's right here. Anything is possible, yes. It's perfect and it's clear. Whoa, you hold your destiny in your hand. It's time you realize and take a stand, 'cause anything is possible, yes. Everything's right here. Anything is possible. It's perfect and it's clear. If you just believe, if you just believe, anything is possible, yeah. Anything is possible. Oh, 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 oh. So hold a vision in your heart, 'cause there's no better place for you to start. 'Cause anything is possible, yes. Everything's right here. Anything is possible. clear. If you just believe, if you just believe, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Oh, be the vision, be the light, be the passion through the night. Oh, share your vision, share your light, share your passion, even through the darkest night of war. Anything is possible. 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 Well, anything is possible. If you just believe. If you just believe, anything is possible, yeah. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. If you just believe.
Good morning, you individual expressions of divine love. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Greater Baltimore virtual service. Thank you for joining us on this, where I am, a very rainy Sunday morning. And I am your host. I'm Robin Fahrenholt. Our speaker today, coming to us from Norway, is Gregory Cole. Our musician is Robin Hackett, who comes to us from New York City. And our practitioner who led the pre-service meditation, Frank Mastoris, comes to you from Washington, D.C. Thank you all for your service and for your contributions to this service today. Oh, and our producer, who I can't believe I forgot this part, is Dana Cole. At CSL Greater Baltimore, every Sunday is an Invite a Friend Sunday. You can invite a family member, a friend. You can invite a stranger. We do not care, okay? Make sure you spread the love and invite someone to service, and we would love to have you join us. And now Frank Mastoris will lead us in an opening prayer.
In this moment and in every moment, There is only one love that is everywhere present. It is everything. It expresses through all form, be it human beings, the gentle wind, the rivers, the oceans, the trees, the very stars in the sky are all part of that one love. That one love I choose to call God. But even in choosing that, I limit it. But that one love is illimitable, immutable. It is forever expressing, whether I'm aware of it or not. It's always happening, always giving of itself. And I am one with this love. And because I am one with this love, it flows within me, through me, as me. And because I am one with it, each and every one of us is part and parcel of that one love. Today as we move forward through this service, one love is expressed on so many levels. One love is expressed through the sermon by Gregory. One love is expressed by our musicians. One love is expressed by every single human being online who is watching now and who will watch later. It's all one life. It's all one love. And that one life is God. And I am so grateful, ever so grateful that this experience, this expression of love is moving forward. And I release this, knowing it's done in mind and form. And so it is.
And so it is.
So it is. Thank you so very much, Frank. Thank you for sharing that your beliefs and your thoughts with us and bringing us together in the memory that we are all one love. If you would like to learn about the Center for Spiritual Living Greater Baltimore news or events, please visit cslgreaterbaltimore.org/events. You can catch up on everything that's happening in the community, upcoming activities, and again, we would love to have you join us. Prayer works. Frank is a living example of that. Okay, one love, prayer works. We as a community, we like to treat and move our feet. We like to pray and act, knowing the truth for everyone around the planet. Prayer request, if you should want them, doesn't have to be a time of need, can be sent via email to info@cslgreaterbaltimore.org, and a practitioner will respond to your request. We've already had Frank with the opening prayer, but now we're going to have him do the in-service meditation in order to get your minds and your souls ready to receive the message of Greg.
Today's spiritual practice will be a contemplative meditation and reflection. And it will be around just one loving statement. The circle of love is complete. Contemplate this. The circle of love is complete. And take that with you as you go from this space. The love is complete. Love is always giving. Love is always receiving. In an endless cycle, the circle of love is complete. And so it is.
Thank you so much, Frank. You are always so relaxing and so able to connect with the inner spirit of us all. Our speaker today, oh, sorry, Robin's back with us. So now Robin Hackett will share another musical selection with us.
Be the peace you want to see. Then share your peace with everyone you meet. Let it begin. Let it begin. Let it begin with you. And be the joy you want to see. Then share your joy with everyone you meet. Let it begin. Let it begin. Let it begin with you. And be the love you want to see. Then share your love with everyone you meet. Let it begin. Let it begin. Let it begin with you. Be the peace, be the joy, be the love. Let it begin, let it begin, oh, let it begin, let it begin, let it begin. Let it begin. Let it begin with you. Let it begin. Let it begin. Let it begin with you and me.
Oh, thank you, Robin. You always just make me smile when I hear you sing. I'd like to introduce our speaker for today. His name is Gregory Coyle. He's a religious science practitioner. Greg started his spiritual journey early in life, inspired by his parents' devotion, faith, and integrity. Greg has been a licensed practitioner for the Centers for Spiritual Living since 2005. He lives in Oslo, Norway, and offers private coaching sessions, lectures, and individual and group meditations and CSL courses. He contributes regularly to the Global Heart of Peace meditation service and has been writing monthly treatments for the practitioners listserv since 2017. Greg currently serves as the chairman of the CSL Global Services Committee and has been a member of the committee since 2020. He is a yogi and has been teaching yoga since 2001. Greg brings spirit, joy, and love into his practice and teachings. I present to you Gregory Coyle.
You are the soul of the universe, and your name is love. A quote from Rumi. Good morning. As I was introduced, my name is Gregory Coyle, and I'm a practitioner. I call Oslo, Norway home. I'm originally from the US, but I have been here for 19 years now. So this is my home. Thank you for having me as your speaker today. I am blessed and honored to be here. So today's talk is love wins. Okay, so what do we mean by love and what does it win? And when I say love wins, we might start thinking about winners and losers. And the next would be who the loser might be. But let's put that aside for a moment. Let's start by first talking about love and some thoughts about the word itself. So what is love? A definition from the Merriam-Webster dictionary says why love means nothing. Here's an article or a little written part. In tennis, love represents a score of 0. This has been used since the late 1800s, and it's not certain how it came to be. How the word love became a word for 0 is quite baffling to most people. It's being suggested, of course, that the use of love is derived from the English pronunciation of the French word l'œuf, which means egg, because an egg might look like a 0, maybe. However, another more commonly accepted theory, and one that I particularly like, is that love comes from the expression to play for love. The idea that a person who fails to make any points doesn't care because they are playing for the love of the game rather than playing to win. In other words, playing on the court, challenging yourself is a reason for still playing despite having the score of love. And to players of tennis, this sport can truly be a labor of love. A similar idea is found also with the word amateur, which refers to a person who does something strictly for love. The word comes from the Latin amare, meaning to love. So my wish for us then is that we may all be amateurs in the game of life, living for the simple love of it, without any focus on winning or losing. In our teachings, we talk about there is no winning or losing, right or wrong. It's all God, all love. So let us turn to the Science of Mind textbook for some insight into the spiritual uses of the word love. We live in a universe of love as well as in a universe of law. One is the complement of the other. The universe of love pulsating with feeling, with emotion. And the universe of law, the executor of all feelings and all emotion. From the Science of Mind, page 106. And here Ernest Holmes is describing two of the founding principles of our teachings. Love is the self-givingness of universal spirit through its desire to express itself in terms of creation. Love is the impulse, and law is the way of creation. We can see the interaction of love and law through the creative process. The one infinite reality operates through the universe of cause and effect. The universal law is impersonal, personal, automatic, and intelligent. The universal law receives the direct impress of spirit's impulse and acts upon it, bringing it into form. Individuals, you and me, having the same threefold nature, use the creative process to shape our human experience in alignment with the whole, perfect and complete reality. Interesting. And in the textbook, there's also a chapter called The True Meaning of Love. The true meaning of love is a wonderful thing, for it is the desire of the soul to express itself in terms of creation. Creation is brought about only through the self-givingness of the lover to the object of his love. That is why when people love, they will go to the limits to serve or help others. Nothing is too great, no sacrifice is enough. From the Science of Mind, page 235. So we've talked a little bit about love, but what about the word win? We know what win is, right? Win is defined to be successful or victorious in a contest or conflict. And of course, this can then imply the opposite is to lose. And thus one side has succeeded and the other has not. Our societies and cultures are built upon this idea. This was a truth for early mankind, with a limited viewpoint of the way that life worked: survival or die, fight or flight, black and white. But there's also another possibility defined in the Cambridge Dictionary: a win-win situation, or result that is one that is good for everyone involved. Both sides benefit from the outcome. I'd like to take it back to science for a moment. So in physical science and math, the black-white duality nature is a reality. If I have 5 apples and I give you 2, I only have 3. That's a fact. It's something that we learn and we teach our youth, right? 5 minus 2 is 3. Simple. We all know that. However, we are a spiritual teaching and we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So in spiritual mathematics, if I am full of love and I share my love with you, then you are filled with love, and yet I remain filled with love. The old physical laws do not apply here, and it's worth learning, remembering, and teaching these concepts to each other. I'd like to say that humans, and I really truly believe this, humans are evolving beyond the black and white concepts and really realizing that our divine nature is more than these simple concepts. Of course, there have been teachers throughout the ages that have talked about this. The great teachers have said this again and again, and Jesus, the Buddha, etc. We read them, we practice, we hear the words, we say the words, but we don't always incorporate the teachings. But let us know that more and more of us are awakening to these truths today, that we can see that the teachings are more widespread than ever before due to internet, social media, and new thought centers like this one, Greater Baltimore. Our race consciousness then is affected and evolving because of this. And we can see and feel a paradigm shift in humanity. The old systems and orders are falling away. And that also means that there's a sense of fight to survive for the old systems, but ultimately they will dissolve into the light of truth, the light of love as it spreads. I'd like to take it back to science again, to another aspect which is interesting. We talked about in science that there is this black and white, yet today, quantum physics is already changing the way that we look at the old hard sciences and what we had considered laws, fast rules, if you will. It's heard quite often that fundamental particles, photons, quarks, and the like, act as both particles and waves. Light is an example of that. It is both a particle and a wave. Let me propose that love is also an example of a fundamental particle, although invisible to our eyes. Love is a particle, and I will perhaps lift this as the lowercase L-O-V-E, say something like romantic love, could be viewed that when given to another, receives less for the giver, just like the 5 apples and leaving 3 when given away. The object of our attention receives romantic emotion from us. And if we have 5 and we give away 2 and 1, we have 2 left. And if we give away the last 2, we have nothing left for ourselves. And this is an example of perhaps a particle way of looking at love as a particle. Let's look at love as a vibration, love with a capital L. This universal love that Frank talked about in his meditation, in his opening treatment. This would be the divine quality of God as a vibration. Like a sound, it can be shared with many, and yet the source is never diminished. Thus, the vibration of love from me comes from this source, never diminished, always flowing, easily shared, and when shared with others, it increases their vibration. So interesting way to look at that. Perhaps we can get our heads around this a little bit. And I invite you to just sit with this, ponder it, take it into reflection and meditation this week, and see what answers come up for you, how this shows up in your life, different ways of looking at it. I'd like to invite all of us to consider learning more about spiritual mathematics and sciences, practicing them daily, and sharing them with everyone we know. Through this center, you have an opportunity to learn about prayer, meditation, any other type of spiritual tools that can be used in your individual life. We are all students and teachers in life, and there are very few masters. One of my favorite quotes, I heard this years ago, and I can't remember the source. I was trying to think about it, but I could not remember it. But it was said that you call me teacher, but I am also a student. I am merely standing at the front of the class. I have not graduated yet. I have not graduated yet. Here's a quote from Charles Racine. One generation full of deeply loving parents would change the brain of the next generation, and with that, the world. May we then be this generation full of deeply loving parents, siblings, friends, neighbors, and global citizens that change the brains of the next generation, and with that, the world. I'd like to give you a quote from Mother Teresa. Love others the way that God has loved you, with tenderness. Can we do that? If you join us for the meditation, we did talk about that. Frank mentioned that, thinking about someone else that you might have some kind of conflict or argument with. Just for a moment, think about that person or individuals. And can we love them with tenderness, regardless of the argument, the discussion? For there is no right or wrong. We just simply love and bless. As I mentioned at the start of the talk, it's called Love Wins. And what I like to say is, this is a choice that each of us must make in every moment, every day. Of course, if we remain open to love, then we are always available and always aware of its presence in our life and those around us. We will radiate love, and our daily experience of life will be rich and amazing. One could say that the ones that are open to love constantly, these are the master teachers that we talk about. And there are individuals with us today that are open and loving and present to this. So it's not something that's unattainable. It is something we can do. It's a practice. It's a choice. And we just have to decide if we're willing to do that. Are we willing to wake up in the morning and say, I choose to be love in this moment. I choose to share love. My thoughts, words, and actions reflect this love. I like to call this love mindfulness, or living lovefully. You perhaps heard living mindfulness, or being mindful. So let us be loveful, that we are aware of this choice of being love in every moment. Here's a quote from Martin Luther King. I'm sure you've heard it before, but it's good to think about this. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. So take a moment, and if you feel any sense of anything other than love in your body, then let us just take a moment to allow a wave of love to move through us. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, exhale love, washing away anything else than itself. If you don't feel it right now, that's okay. We will be getting that in a moment. One of my favorite poets is Rumi, which is why you'll probably hear me quote Rumi a lot. So here's another quote from Rumi. You have within you more love than you could ever understand. You have within you more love than you could ever understand. Love with a capital L, the vibration and wave of love that moves from source through all of us and our lives outward, touching everyone and everything around us. This is the answer to all of our questions. An example of how to get there, Frank took us through a meditation when we went deeper. We walked into this inner chamber of our heart center, and experienced this sense of love and brought it back into the physical body, into our awareness, and into our world. Simple. We don't need to look out there. We look in here. Close your eyes. You can find it within. Not sure how to do it? Rewatch this episode or find one of the classes at the center. Ernest Holmes has a few things to say on this topic as well. Love is within us. It cannot be destroyed. It can be ignored to the extent that we abandon love when we feel it has abandoned us. Denying love is our only problem, and embracing it is the only answer. Through the power of love, we can let go of past history and begin again. Love heals, forgives, and makes whole. He also writes, love is the self-givingness of universal spirit through its desire to express itself in terms of creation. Love is the impulse, and law is the way of creation. In our individual lives, then, we can say love is our own self-givingness through our desire to express ourselves in a life-affirming and enhancing creative way. So love is your own self-givingness through your desire to express yourself in a life-affirming and enhancing creative way. How amazing is that? So love wins. And in this case, to answer the question at the beginning, is there a loser? No, there is no loser. Think back to the meditation that Frank also brought in during the service. The circle of love is a circle. No end, no beginning. Well, one could say in the beginning, there was one presence, this universal love, conscious only of itself, perfect, whole, and complete. So in the beginning, there was just this love consciousness, love intelligence, as Reverend Michael Beckwith likes to say, love intelligence. And from itself, it poured forth into creation, manifesting, expressing something to experience itself. And here we are today. We are this love creation, experiencing ourselves, itself, through us, through our lives, through our experiences. No right or wrong, no good or bad, just simply are experiencing it, learning, growing along our individual paths, our collective path. We think it's individual, but like a rope, small little fibers wound together on this path through consciousness, through growth and expansion. I have a few affirmations I would like to share, and I'd like you to repeat them after me. I know you can't hear me or I can't hear you, but that's okay. My life is filled and flowing with love. So my life is filled and flowing with love. If you're not already doing it, say it with emotion too. Love flows easily in, through, and as me now. Yes, love flows easily in, through, and as me now. I receive love and I share love daily. I receive love and I share love daily. I share love without any expectation of reward. I share love without any expectation of reward. I know love is unlimited and I am always full of love. Talking back about that vibration. I know love is unlimited and I am always full of love. And finally, love wins and so do I. Yes, love wins and so do I. So I'd like to take a moment and have you join me in prayer. If you'd like, close your eyes. Let me start by saying, in the beginning, there was one power, one presence, one life, one universal consciousness, one love intelligence. And this one, perfect, whole, and complete, right where it was everything. Perfect love, perfect joy, perfect wholeness. And I know that I am a perfect expression of this one. For I come from this source. This is my source and supply. So this love is expressing in, through, and as me. As perfection, wholeness, love, joy, peace, harmony, abundance. As I know this for myself, I know this for each and every one of you listening to these words. In fact, for all people, all things everywhere, we are this love intelligence expressing forth into form right now. We are this perfection, this wholeness, this joy, this love happening right here in this moment. Fully. For there cannot be anything other than this, for this love intelligence is present everywhere. It is omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent in every cell and fiber of our beings, in every moment of our experiences. I know, claim, and accept for us that this love intelligence guides us, supports us, and uplifts us in this moment, right here, right now. This now moment that is constantly expanding. And so we remain present in this now moment, divinely guided and aware that it is a choice for us to be aware of this love that moves from our core into our experience, into the lives of those around us, through us. I claim for us that this love absolutely guides us. The still, small voice from within guides us each step of our journey, individual and collective journeys through consciousness. I know for us that this love uplifts us in every moment. So we simply look within for inspiration, guidance, creativity, wisdom, and understanding. This love, our source and supply, energizes, fills us with radiant beingness, radiant vibrancy, wholeness. Any ideas of lack or limitation simply fade now as we remember the truth that love is who we are. Love is who we are. Love wins. We win. In the circle of love, there is only love. And so from the vastness of this universal love, I just simply know that this love moves into form through us and out of us, to those around us, to our experiences, to our lives, and back into us again. Endless a circle of love, a vibration of love that moves beyond any physical borders, any ideas of lack, limitation, blockage are simply dissolved in this moment now as love vibration, love expressing love. And so I give thanks for this knowingness, this truth, the opportunity to remember for myself and for others that love is who we are, absolutely, in every moment. And as I release this word in the law, I just simply know that love and law work together in perfect harmony, and it is already done. Manifesting a form now, and so it is.
Wow, thank you, Gregory. Now I think I understand what it means when it says a world that works for all. How we can demonstrate a world where it works for all, one expression of love at a time. That was an aha moment, so I thank you so much for that. We are demonstrating a world that works for all. One life of, oops, Robin's back. She keeps jumping in on me when I least expect it, but you know, Robins are like that. So please enjoy the music of Robin Hackett.
Today I saw the sun. I stood out in the rain and watched the eagle fly again. I heard a baby cry and walked right through the storm and felt the wind upon my face. And all the while I could not help but see the life that lives and breathes in you and me. And I'm peaceful, yes, and I'm grateful, Lord, and I'm thankful, oh Lord. Yes, I am, and I'm hopeful, yes, and I am so full, and I'm thankful, Lord, I am. I hugged an old oak tree, the earth beneath my feet, and saw a shooting star above. I looked into your eyes and touched an open heart and fell into a whole lot of love. And all the while I could not help but see the life that lives and breathes in you and me. And I'm peaceful, yes, and I'm grateful, oh, and I'm thankful, oh Lord. Yes, I am, and I'm hopeful, yes, and I'm so full, and I'm thankful, Lord. I am so peaceful, yes, I'm grateful, I'm thankful, oh, yes I am, I'm hopeful, and I am so full, and I'm thankful, oh, I am. Yes, I'm thankful, oh, I Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So grateful, Lord. So thankful, Lord. So peaceful, Lord. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, so peaceful, yeah. So grateful, Lord. So hopeful, yes. I'm thankful, I am. I am. Oh, I am. Yeah, I am.
What a way to start a new week. Meditation and prayer with Frank. A moving message from Gregory. And so inspiring music from Robin. I'm ready. I'm ready for the new week. I'm ready to demonstrate a world that works for all. One life affirming thought, word, feeling, deed, and one human action at a time. I'm ready to take on I'm ready to take on this mission of providing the community with the tools, techniques, and talents that the science of mind and religious science offer, that they awaken to the divine truth of their being for the purpose of living life to its fullest. We can do that. We are doing that. I thought about this morning about where we are in the service right now about spiritual investing. And love is free. Okay? Love is free. It's available to everybody all the time as much as you want. Okay? But running a center is not free. Okay? And if you are spiritually fed through this center, I encourage you to think about conscious spiritual investing. And you can do that in many ways. You can donate through PayPal, you can donate through Giveify, you can text message, or you can send it in the postal mail. Whatever is easiest for you, whatever allows you to express your love through giving. Because as you give, so you receive. I would hope that you would join with us, join with me in our declaration of financial wealth and abundance. You can say this out loud. I find it very stirring to know that I joyfully, consciously, and gratefully participate in the law of circulation. I trust in the spiritual principle that says, as I sow into my beloved community, I demonstrate my awareness of standing not only in the flow, but as the flow itself. As I sow of myself, my time, my treasure, my talents, I demonstrate my support and engagement in my community's vision, mission, and purpose. By giving, I actively give as a demonstration of manifesting, of reaping the harvest of a world that works for all. And so it is. If you would like a practitioner on duty to pray with you, please join us in the Zoom room afterwards and type prayer into the chat. And please join us for fellowship on the Zoom room on the CSL Greater Baltimore website so that we can share our life experiences and we can share our love for each other. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us today. Start this day knowing that you are awesome. You are love unlimited. That sounds like a good name for a band, Love Unlimited. Anyway, and please start your day knowing that there's more love everywhere and share it as much as you want because you will never run out. Have a wonderful week. And now I believe, I don't know if it's, yes, Greg's going to lead us in our closing prayer.
Hello again. Please join me as we simply just know how good it is to know that love is unlimited and free and available right here, right now, in this moment to each and every one of us. And so collectively, we just simply tap into this universal love that is everywhere. I know for myself, this love flows in through and as me, easily, effortlessly, continuously, on a regular daily basis. As I know this for myself, I know this for each and every one of you listening to these words. Everyone everywhere is touched and blessed by these words, as we know that love flows in through and as us, easily, effortlessly, continuously, on a regular daily basis. And so we give from this unlimited source freely to those around us, those we meet, friends and strangers alike. For there is no limit in this love account. It is always full. And as Robin said, as we give, so we receive. And so we are open. So I invite us to be open in this moment to receiving more good than we can imagine. More good than we can imagine. Open to giving and receiving this unlimited flow of love in unique, exciting ways, each and every moment, each and every day. Open, allowing, receiving, and giving. And so I just bless our time together knowing that love is who we are. Love wins. We win. In this cycle of love, this circle of love, there is only winners. It is a win-win situation for each and every one of us. And so I say, thank you, God. Thank you, love. Thank you, love intelligence, for this time together, for the start of a beautiful week, for each and every one participating to make this service available for you. Robin, our music from Robin, meditation from Frank and Dana for producing. And I offer my honest and deep gratitude to each of you for participating today. And so I release this word knowing that it is already done. We are blessed. We are love in action. And love wins. And so it is.